cables going to the freaking thing?
That's why I don't know whether it's in the trolling motor.
Me and Bo going on a little adventure this morning for y'all. Bring y'all along with us. We got permission last year, started hunting it. I guess that kind of gave away the surprise. We got us a nice new area to hunt this year, so we were coming out here this morning just to see where the landowner is as far as cutting the hay on it and getting everything cleaned up, just kind of seeing where we was at. But we thought we'd bring y'all along. But this one's gonna be a good one. Really do have a good feeling about this field. Now this field, guys, is basically, it's not like ours where we actually planted corn. We planted corn, planted wheat, and I planted some millet, brown top millet in it. This one's basically a hay field. And the landowner, we got with him last year, he actually put in some brown top millet in with his ryegrass mixture, hay mixture. And that's what we're hoping for, is that he's already got one cutting off of it earlier summer. Hopefully right here a couple weeks prior to dove season itself, it'll be where he wants to get it to where he can come in here and get one more cutting off of it. If that'll happen, that'll be about the most perfect scenario that we can ask for, but we'll have to see. Welcome back, guys and gals. Yeah, went out this morning, checked on the dove fields, and now getting in preps to hopefully get to go to the lake tomorrow morning to try out the stripers, being that we didn't get to do it last week due to we had some huge storm. Well, say huge storms. One huge storm came through, took out a bunch of trees and limbs. And this one here that fell across the power lines out here on the main road kicked us out of TV for a little bit, up to about 1:30 in the morning. I wasn't too happy. I like my TV at late at night. But guys, we are about to do some fish frying. We got some whole brim right in here. Hadn't done those in a while with the fins on and stuff. Kind of do it old school style. And then we got a mixture of fillets, some chopped up striper over here, and fillets of some white perch straight out of Lake Murray. Bring you along on this little fish cook. Missing out on all the cleaning part of it. We're gonna do the fish cook part of it tonight for you. In preps to go to the lake in the morning. Yeah, guys, I know in the last video I said it was to be continued, and it's still to be continued. We're gonna make it to the lake to go after some of these stripers. But I thought it'd be interesting to take y'all along on a little fish fry tonight. We got some family coming over. But I gotta go down here and get the main ingredient for the fish fry. Hang on one second, and I'll be right back with you. And might be saying, guessing, main ingredient not being the fish. I've already got those, they're thawed out. I just showed them a minute ago. Main ingredient being to the batter we're gonna make. It's an old-timey concoction recipe, whatever you want to call it. Something my dad used to make all the time. It is 2 parts flour, 1 part cornmeal. And you season it to your likings with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and if you like a little spice in it, you can put a little bit of spice to it. But let me get in here and we'll get that mixed up. Kind of show you how we do it. Guys, as I was saying a minute ago, it is simply, see if I can do this and hold the phone and make this mixture up. It is 2 parts flour. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 cups of just all-purpose flour. Bear with me, we get this in here. All right, it's about 2 cups of that. And you can change it and do it. Hey, Marley, how you doing? Next part is just gonna be some standard yellow cornmeal. So 2 parts and 1 part. We did 2 cups of flour. So we are gonna do 2 cups. 2 cups flour, we're gonna do 1 cup cornmeal. And let me tell y'all guys, this ain't easy filming and doing this at the same time. Now from here, we'll basically add our salt and pepper and whatever kind of extra seasoning you would like. If you like a little spice, put some spice to it. Once you get all your parts and pieces in there and all the seasoning you like, just basically, if you're using Tupperware, you want to get the lid on it. Make sure it is tight. I've done that several times and it not be tight. It's going everywhere. And then just start giving it a shake until you get it all the parts of the batter mixed up. Well, you guys out there, if you're doing this and your wife just cleaned the kitchen, make sure you pick up after yourself, because as you can see, it's a little messy. And that's it. It's just that simple. I'll get the flour off my mouth. give it a taste test once you mix it up. Make sure you get a little small pinch for taste test, because you don't want to sit here and fry up all your fish to find out that you didn't have enough ingredients in it. But it's just that simple, guys. Throw it together, shake it up, get it all mixed up, make sure you got everything in there, and then we're off to the fryer. This is what it's all about. We spend a lot of time out on the lake fishing, chasing after, you name it, stripers, bass, brim, whatever the season may be. We spend a lot of time out there doing that. Some friends over, family, just getting together and cooking up some good food. Man, it just got downwind of that grease and that stuff smells good. Yeah, today was filled with a bunch of different stuff, between cleaning up from the storms, checking on our other dove field. The other one's right out here, and I'm looking at it now. Blackbirds are still eating my corn up. And I guess the deer at nighttime, well, we pray and we hope we got enough seed left over to make it to dove season. But let me get this grease hot, go get the fish, and I'm gonna take y'all along on a little southern fish fry. We even got TJ's fishing up here, and Gunner did not like that a whole lot. Taste testers down here. Hello, Miss Allie. Fish taste testing, and all right, what we got? Perfect. We'll take it. We'll take it for right now. All right, y'all want to see the finished product? This is going to lead us into a fishing trip tomorrow, hopefully to catch some fish. Right there is what I'm talking about. Onion rings. Now, them are not homemade onion rings, by the way. Fish. So, hopefully, me and Bo and TJ's fishing over there, we'll be able to put something together and replace what we took out the freezer tonight. Got the coffee brewing, guys, fixing to head out the door. We can get this one right here up and moving. Let's go get the boat hooked up. Guys, we have made it to the lake. When I get with you here shortly, we're under a little bit of a trolling motor dilemma. Well,
Hell yeah, I had a bite.
owning a bass boat and loving to fish will make you pull your hair out, if not turn it all gray. We've had these batteries on charge for about 3 weeks now, and onboard charger just maintaining a charge. And apparently, something went wrong with the onboard charger. Either something's fried in that trolling motor. We're gonna try to fish without it for a little bit, do a little old school style. Just see if we can get a bite. Bowen got hit pretty good on a striper just a second ago, and we get across something, guys, we will bring y'all with us. But, guess it's a good lesson. Don't get disgruntled. Don't pack it up and go home. Find a way to keep on fishing. Enjoy the little bit of time you get out there. All right, let's go see if we can catch us a fish. Y'all, Bo Diddley is about to go crazy. There's nothing but solid mayflies all the way from to the left, all the way back here to the right, and the brim are blowing up all over it, and he is doing everything. Oh, look, you see that big one following you?
Oh, it's big one?
Yep. I mean, big one for brim standards here on Lake Murray. Uh-oh. We didn't get skunked. It's small. But hey, no trolling motor. Bowen finally come through. We found a bunch of mayflies, what we got going on here. All down these banks, just mayflies are loaded. So I'm doing the bass fishing, Bowen's doing the brim fishing. See if we can catch something. Guys, nobody ever said it was easy catching a fish, let alone when your batteries ain't working properly, or you either trolling motor burn up, one of the two. It makes it real difficult. We stand on top of the riprap more than we stand in the water, I believe. That'll give you an idea of what we're fishing, and the wind's blowing pretty good in the right direction. It's pushing us down the bank. The problem is it's curling us into the bank more than it's blowing us down the bank. If you're interested in what we're throwing, being we don't have any crickets or worms, basically what we did was put a slip cork on, and you're running about a 2-foot leader down to a fly. I don't know, cork fly, not a dry fly, but either one would work. But that's all we're simply doing, is hitting these mayflies and just throwing this around it, just improvising, trying to Trying to put a fish in the boat.
On the fly.
Somebody's having way too much fun. Hey, look right there. Look at them brim beds right down there. In here, there's no fish on them, but we'll better come back on them next time they get on the beds. Well, guys, made it back from the lake, got the boat back in here in the shed. We did wind up catching a few little brim, but we had a ball with those. And that's something simple. If you're out there, it's tough, you're seeing these mayflies flying around, you don't have any worms, crickets in the boat, or you can't get your hands on some, try out a little rig. A little cork rig with a dry fly on it. It's caught a lot of brim over the years for me. But back to the boat. What I think we found out, it was definitely a dead battery. I haven't tried to turn the trolling motor on yet because I think the trolling motor's fine. But the onboard charger in here, for some reason, has not been charging. I've called my upper battery, my front battery. It was totally dead. The back one, it was running less than 50%. It's probably down about a 30 or 40% charge on it. So I don't know that the onboard charger is working anymore. And I never have really trusted those. I ran them in several of the boats I've had. And this is one of them things you got to have confidence in. If they're working, they're working. But when they stop working or they're giving you problems, it's just like the day. You waste a whole day. So it's one thing to think about, guys. If you got these onboard chargers, make sure they're working. Test them. But all that being said, guys, this video has been kind of all over the place. And we'll try something different this year. Kind of bring y'all a little bit of everything, the ins and the outs. Let me get you set up here real quick. Just trying to bring y'all some behind the scenes. We're an outdoor channel. We do a lot of fishing. We love to fish, but we also love to do a lot of other things between cooking, between doing some hunting. Got to be careful what I post on here as far as hunting because I'll get more bans on me. But we're going to bring y'all along, call it the behind the scenes, more of a everyday deal. But I'm still going to bring you to fishing, still going to bring you fishing tips because we still love to do that. But hope y'all enjoy the new content. And guys, gals, until next time, God bless, and we will catch y'all on the water.